Hello and welcome back to more Slay the Spire. We're playing on Ascension 20 today with the Silent, which is probably my favorite character. We unfortunately lost our last run, so we got to restart our A20 heart streak. But let's see what we got. Neo's Lament, card reward, or lose 6 max HP for a rare card. Neo's Lament looking pretty unlikely. And by pretty unlikely, I mean actually impossible, so that's cool. Max Elites is 3. Could take Burning Elite, including that. Where's the shop? Are there any shops? Man, these are like really, really bad shop placements. I mean, we could take the shop at the very end. Kind of weird. But if we go like this path to this elite to this elite, it's not bad, and it's like kind of a late elite. If we end up being really strong, we could go this way. I kind of like choosing a rare card at the start. We lose 6 max HP, but it's not that bad. Let's see what we get. Unload Bullet Time Storm of Steel. My 3 least favorite silent cards in the game. Okay. Facing Guardian, which isn't that bad. Bullet Time's okay. Like, you can do stuff with it. I think, though, starting off, probably just want to take Unload for extra damage. I think this card is horrible long-term because you want to... Like, if you have any of your retain stuff, a lot of the late game with the Silent involves retaining Wraith form or other like good block cards, and this just ruins that whole plan. But early on, it is 14 damage for 1. So probably take it. We'll probably be strong enough to take down a bunch of combats into some elites. We'll see how we're feeling though, because we can also path elsewhere. But this map is awful actually. I guess this path is also kind of interesting. We get Fire Elite, and the upside of going this way is after these first 3 combats in event, if we're feeling really strong, we could try and take like Elite Burning Elite or Fire Burning Elite. Get the Burning Elite out of the way, because you don't get that many combats in this act. So I kind of like going this way. I mean, this would be a great time for Unload, but oh well. Full block. Yeah, because Unload, I mean, it would kill this dude. I think, though, Weakened, we can still kill... Ugh. Can't even kill that one. This can kill this one, so I can go, like, neutralize you. Then... Unload can kill this one. Defend. Strike. I guess I want to... Yeah, I have to kill... this one with Unload because I'm not blocking that much. So I can play it, block for 5, keep my strike. It also, Unload just hurts my brain. That's okay though. No damage. Pretty good first fight. Backstab in the opener, I love that. Okay, this makes me feel pretty strong going into multiple enemy fights. Yeah, Unload plus backstab. Can we kill this one? 11 plus 14 is 25. We definitely can. Strike you. Break you. Neutralize you. 4 health. Okay, I mean, this is a really, really strong start, all things considered. I love Dagger Spray. Prepared Expertise. Starting with Backstab makes Expertise a little bit better, but I think the first AoE card is so important. Dagger Spray is so good for so many reasons. I'm kind of obsessed with the card. Full disclosure. We just full block anyway, so... And the reason for not playing Survivor there is just laziness. That's the only reason. I don't think we can kill here, so we are taking 2 damage, unfortunately. I could have used a potion, but I don't think a potion to prevent 2 damage is worth it. Skill potion, okay. The boss is Guardian. Blade Dance, Backflip, Terror. I mean, Terror goes pretty hard with everything we have. Blade Dance is really... I'm gonna take Terror. Terror is so good. It makes things like Lagavulin easier. Heal 20 HP, get max HP. We can kind of undo the damage we took. Okay. I'm feeling this path. I mean, we're super strong. We'll see what this fight looks like. First hard pull. But I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I don't know if I can kill both of them. If I kill one, then it's going to be 9. This could be an explosive potion situation. If I terror one, backstab is almost just immediately lethal. Yeah, let's go terror, backstab. Dagger spray kills this. And I block and take 4. I can double defend and take 2. I think taking 4 is better. Yeah. 9 last turn, full block this turn. I don't know, maybe taking 2 was better. But I wouldn't have, like, I would have had to do so much damage to kill the other one. Hard to say, really. Deadly Poison, Leg Sweep, Sneaky Strike. Poison's pretty good against Guardian, but we have Terror. I'm gonna take a Leg Sweep because that helps against Lagavulin. Now, are we in a position to take Elite into Burning Elite almost back to back? Or do I take the Fire? I think it is immensely greedy to take the 2 elites back to back, even though I am fairly set up. That does 4 more damage. Terror upgrade's really good, but not against Sentinels. I'm gonna upgrade this one. This is good against all of the enemies. And I think right now we're struggling a little bit with the Sentries, Sentinels, whatever they're called. Backstab, Dagger Spray plus. So your halfway point is 36 or 35, depending on how they round. So we get to go strike. This will put you to 36, which shouldn't be half. It's above half. Great. I've been weakened for 2 turns. I can do 14. I can triple defend. I'll have some good defend next turn as well. Get a terror in. Try and wait out the stuff. That's interesting. I think I'm going to try and wait out the weaken as opposed to playing unload here. Because I get to go terror. Might weaken me again, but that's okay. Okay, weakened again. I can leg sweep ya. Hang tight. Full defend. Slimed. Next turn I'm likely drawing unload. Great. Now's the time. Bop. 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 Don't have to deal with any little slimes. I love a piercing whale. Pretty good against the boss we're about to fight. But we gotta deal with a burning elite, which is more concerning. And kind of makes me want to take flying knee for extra damage. Bane is really, really good, but we have no poison. So I'm gonna take the flying knee. Let's go. Plus strength gremlin knob. Do I use a skill potion? Yeah, I do. Okay, calculated gamble is kind of interesting here. I think I'm gonna go backstab. And then gamble the rest away. Great, tear is what I was looking for. Unfortunately, I couldn't hold backstab and then terror because backstab would be gone. I could have kept it, like left it in the deck, I guess. Alright, we take 10. It's not the end of the world. I could have blocked last turn, maybe. Wow, that was like the easiest burning elite ever. Okay, we get a gremlin horn, we get a regen potion, we get a deadly poison. Which I might take here. I mean, with terror, poison gets worse. But it is just a decent card overall. But it kind of isn't synergistic with the rest of the game plan. But it's pretty good. I'm going to take it. I think it's fine. Let's go here. This one has more options than this one. Art of War is great. Makes taking the poison better. So I'm only getting 1 elite fight, but I do get 2 fires if I want them. I'm not sure if I do. Let me look at this. I haven't upgraded anything. Okay, maybe I do want 2 fires. Terror upgrade goes pretty hard. Going into the boss we're currently fighting, leg sweep upgrade is pretty good as well. We just fought Gremlin Knob, so it's going to be Sentries, Sentinels, or Lagavulin. Deadly Poison upgrade is also not bad. This is really good against Lagavulin. Yeah. Do that. Then we're going to go Event Fire. I'll take it. Great. 28 health. Should be plenty to get through this. With a regen potion? Yeah. So now we're going to upgrade. I want to upgrade Terror. It's so bad against the Sentry Sentinels, whatever they're called. Backstab's okay, because I'm going to use that for like every fight. For the whole game, basically. Deadly Poison upgrade's pretty good against Lagavulin in particular. So is this. Okay, let's upgrade this. Bring it on. Okay, Lagavulin, perfect. I am going... I think I want to pop a regen potion. Allow me to Terror. I mean, this is a lot of good stuff, but... I guess I want to set up a Deadly Poison as well, and get some regeneration going. Great. So, leg sweep. Neutralize keeps you weak forever. I can Deadly Poison, it will wake up, but honestly, that's probably fine. Yeah, because this blocks for 11, 16, and all my strikes do 9. And you're weak for just genuinely forever over here. Flying knee, double block. Great. Red bit damage. Yeah, the poison's really helping here. Down to 30 already. I maybe didn't even need to use my regen potion because I took like no damage in this fight. That's how you know you're quite strong. Blood vial, power potion. I guess good thing I used the potion anyway. I love a backflip. 1,000 cuts. Kind of weird with terror. It is a good card if you can upgrade it. Like, this will help us push damage. It is a bit expensive for us to, like, run out. And given the boss we're fighting, I'll just take a backflip. It's hard to have too many backflips. It helps you draw through your deck. Snecko's Skull is pretty good. I like Snecko's Skull. I like Lantern. Footwork. Also fairly fitting with the deck. We have Survivor plus Leg Sweep. That'll help into this current elite. I can card remove a strike. Snecko's Skull. I only have 1 poison right now. I think Lantern's really, really, really good. Lantern plus Footwork. I think I'm like just too short on gold here. 162 plus 89. Yeah, we are like 7, 8 gold short. I can't do that. That does help us in general. Dagger, like we can burst down regular enemies. The footwork will be so good. Actually in this fight too. But it does cost stuff, whereas this just gives us energy always. We have Art of War and Gremlin Horn. With Lantern plus Gremlin Horn, I think we can burst down some enemies. Let's do that. Then I think we remove a strike. And I'm really glad, or sad I couldn't get the feet, but that's okay. Let's go here, let's upgrade, I think just the footwork at this point. I didn't buy the footwork. Okay, that's right. Terror upgrade will be the most useful long term. Yeah, in my mind I was like, oh yeah, I got the footwork. No, I absolutely did not. But free terror. Leg sweep, yeah. I don't think I need to use a power potion in this fight. We feel quite strong. Okay, I want to play an attack that hurts him. This does 9. I don't think there is one. I guess I can keep you weak forever. Ah, we can do damage. I don't know if I've ever actually like done damage through the spikes like that before. Defend, defend. I get to flying knee for more energy. Take 1, I think is worth the like 11 damage. Here we're blocking for a lot. 6 times 2 is 12. So I can strike, I'll lose out on Art of War next turn. I'll take the Art of War here. Because doing damage on this turn is more important. Can I burst down 50? Unlikely, but you never know. 9 twice, so these two are 40. Oh, I can burst down 50 for sure. Yeah, get out of here. Okay. Good thing I used the, or saved the Art of War energy. Here we get to double defend. I'm just gonna block a bunch. Save Art of War energy. Seems pretty good here with like backflip, leg sweep. And I think similar thing, we're just gonna get Art of War energy. You're weak for 2 turns, you're only attacking for 12. I can play my whole hand. I am taking 7, but I think that's fine. Yeah, you have 13, so strike plus is too much. This is 18 damage. And this is just shy of actually being able to do enough. And then you die to poison. Easy enough fight. Yeah, the poison that I picked up I think was really helpful in this fight. It ended up doing so much damage. Corpse Explosion. That's a good one. Especially with Terror, right? You can terror one thing, Corpse Explode it. Yeah, that seems really good. Corpse Explosion is just a solve for so many different fights. Runic Pyramid. Ugh, this unload is so bad. I think I'm still probably taking it because it's Runic Pyramid, but we might have to remove this unload at some point. It did help us through Act 1. It might help us through the early stages of Act 2. Like, we can probably chase some elites, but as soon as we get to the point where we're trying to assemble actual combos, unload is going to be almost unplayable. So we just got to keep that in mind. Don't want this shop. We do have Gremlin Horn, which is pretty good, actually, in Act 2 elites. So I might be a little bit aggressive with how we're doing this. There's a shop. This path looks nice because I get a fire first. A lot of events. That's okay, though. Might be using a potion here. Especially an explosive potion. Alright, neutralize. We want a corpse explosion. This one, if possible. I have 4 energy. I can 1, 2, 3, 4. I can neutralize this one. And then I could just do a ton of damage to this one. I might even be able to kill this one. That might be a lot of damage. Strike, strike, unload, backstab. Might be too much damage here, actually. Yeah, I don't know about that actually. If I... How much damage is this? 11 plus 14 is 25, 34, 40. That's going to be 20 plus deadly poison is 27. So it'll kill next turn. Alright, let's just do it. Unload does 7. Yeah, wait, I want to play deadly poison first. I can also poison this one because it's going to be terrifying. But no, we're going for corpse explosion. We're just going to draw it. It's that easy. Easy. Sometimes life is just that easy. We also have Gremlin Horn, which I had forgotten about. Masterful Stab Plus. That goes pretty well with our burst down the enemy game plan. It is upgraded for free. I can become cursed and then get a card remove. I don't know if I have enough gold for that though. I don't think I'm gonna. I think I already used a card remove. Yeah, I did. So, and it cost 100 now. So that would have been pretty disastrous. Okay, unload, strike, strike, strike. Yeah, just hit you for a ton of damage. Not a bad turn one. Get one curse. Oh yeah, we have Runic Pyramid. I actually genuinely forgot we had Runic Pyramid because I was just killing things so quickly that I was like, oh yeah, we just discard our hand or whatever. Prepared is quite good with Runic Pyramid. Predator is interesting. But I think with Runic Pyramid, we like it prepared a lot. Also, these hands are insane. This lady's hurting me. That's maybe okay. Let me see what I draw. 1, 2, 2, 3. I can literally play my whole hand here. I think I'm gonna block her for 4. Just taking 4 on this fight is not bad. Okay, block for 4. Down to 19. Great. This, like, see, here's an example of how bad unload is. A lot of stuff I want to do. Can't do it. I mean, this kills him. I think we're gonna go leg sweep you and unload here. And I guess I'll just use this for extra energy next turn. We leg sweep her just in case she attacks. It's less damage. But I don't think it matters that much. We can block. Kind of weird thing, if I played Dagger Spray there versus next turn, it's kind of the same. Because of Art of War. But yeah, this deck with Lantern, Art of War, we have a lot of good stuff going on. Skewer, Slice, Endless Agony. Skewer's interesting. Skewer with Terror, if we can upgrade it, is pretty good. We can set up Art of War. Skewer turn 1 with Lantern is quite nice. This upgrades to do 10 damage. Yeah, Skewer's pretty good. And I can even upgrade it right here and then go bop into this elite, into this elite. Yeah, that seems like the play. Upgrade all strikes and defense. Absolutely. Yeah, now I don't even really care about removing, like our whole deck is upgraded basically. That's insane. Let's upgrade Skewer. Maybe I should have upgraded Masterful Stab, but actually Masterful Stab upgrade here would go so hard. But I might just use Explosive Potion instead. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll do that. A Flying Knee does the least amount of damage here. I can Corpse Explode this one. But I'll do 15 damage here, but then I won't get the gremlin energy. It's a very weird sentence, but... Okay, I do that. We get to backstab you. Yeah, look, unload just sucks. It just discards all my good block cards. If he attacks next turn, kind of screwed. I think I'm just going to skewer for like a lot of damage here. Right, you're not attacking. So I can play unload. It does do 21. Fine. Very risky, but he's at 27. I should be able to kill from here. This does 13. Great. Okay, easy fight. Whetstone. Almost everything in my deck is upgraded, so I love it. Cloak and Dagger Plus. It's a bit of block. Pretty good with Terror. Alright, Acrobatics is good. Deflect is also quite good. Not a Deflect Plus. What is my deck missing? This is a good thing to ask yourself often when you're playing this game. Like, what does my deck want to do? Right now, we have really good single target damage and Corpse Explosion for multi-enemy combats. So we kind of have damage solved a bit. Skewer, Masterful Stab, our burst damage is not terrible. Cloak and Dagger kind of solves that. We don't have a ton of energy. So things like Acrobatics can be a little bit awkward, but if we do get something like a Tactician, then that could be pretty good. I think I'm just going to take... It has a plus. I'm going to take Cloak and Dagger. No! This stupid unload. It's the bane of my existence. Alright, what do you got for me? 8 times 3. Let's start off. Skewer's pretty nice. Neutralize is pretty nice. I don't know if this is quite a dagger spray situation. I don't know if this is a skewer situation this turn, but it will be good eventually. 16. I should be able to block this. Neutralize is going to make this 6 times 3, which is 18. So I think that's okay. Let's go... This does the most. Then Flying Knee. I guess I can play defend this. No, I'll play neutralize because you're weakened for next turn as well. And I can take 2 or I can full block. I think keeping the defend around so I can just easily block next turn, although that didn't work. And Masterful Stab. Alright, well, I think we just do this. Ah! Big sweep. 6 times 3 is 18. So I am still taking 2 damage here. It's possible I could have just killed with unload. Maybe I actually could have. But now it's very easy to kill, I think. 13 plus 12 plus 6. 13 plus 12 would be 25. Yeah, that's lethal. It's not lethal. Oh boy. This doesn't help either. This does not help either. That sucks. Okay. Learn from me. Don't make your mistakes cascade. We take 18 damage for no reason. But I could have saved the potion. I'm gonna take another Deadly Poison? Fighting the Collector. Poison's quite good against them. Endless Agony is also... Don't worry, we should be fine anyway. Just worth mentioning. Endless Agony with a bunch of... Like, with Terror and stuff also can help us burn stuff down. But it is kind of weird. Take the upgraded card. Alright, we're going this way. Vajra is awesome. Right into the elite. Book of Stabbing, probably the hardest elite for us to face. But I think we're okay here. We got Terror. Definitely gonna leg sweep. Poison. I think I'm gonna play, this is actually kind of a crazy play. Play Cloak and Dagger, but don't do anything. Keep these in hand so we get the Art of War energy. And now we can do a bunch of, like, damage. Boom. This Vajra is really coming in handy. Okay, 5 times 3 is a lot. I would like to... do all of this damage, thank you. 18. Defend backflip is pretty good. Let's start with backflip. That's exactly what I wanted to hit. And I think again, we're gonna full block this turn, do nothing, get the Art of War energy, and then I can Masterful Stab again next turn. And this might just kill. 16 damage 4 times. How much is that? 40 plus 6. Is that exactly 64? Yes, it is. Love it. Okay. Bag of Prep. Holy cow. Don't need this. Distilled Chaos is much better. Bouncing Flask, there's the Wraith form. I do love a Bouncing Flask plus, but when you see a Wraith form, you take a Wraith form. Great. I'm probably going to end up playing Unload this turn. We have a lot of good attacks. We didn't hit Terror, but I guess that's okay. Flying Knee. Although I could play Corpse Explosion. This is going to do 6 plus 5 is 11, plus 4 is 15. And I get to keep a Defend in my hand. Yeah, let's do that. Because I can always play Unload next turn. 1 cost Wraith Form, 0 cost Leg Sweep. You know what? I'm not too mad about this. I think I'm just going to Skewer here. Cool. Turns out we didn't need anything. Deadly Poison, Calculated Gamble, Dodge and Roll. I love Calculated Gamble with Runic Pyramid. Yes, that seems awesome. Let's take an event. Choose one of 20 cards to add to your deck or heal 13. Wait, did I just take on 3 elites? I guess I did. This has like been really easy. Heal HP. Honestly, I don't know if I care that much. We just took on Book of Stabbing. We should be able to handle the rest, so let's get a good card in our deck. If they exist. Eviscerate's pretty good with Calculated Gamble, Prepared. We can hold Eviscerate in hand. It's actually kind of good with Unload, which is surprising to say. So Eviscerate's interesting. Outmaneuver does give us a way to hoard energy. Outmaneuver plus Skewer is quite nice. Because we could just make a giant Skewer. So I like that. None of these are upgraded, which is a little sad. So I think it's between probably just Eviscerate. This card's very good. We just got Calculated Gamble. Flechettes. Hold up. Flechette's Runic Pyramid. Flechette's goes pretty hard. With Runic Pyramid. Hits for a lot. We have Terror. Nah, Eviscerate. Eviscerate's still better, I think. Awesome. Okay, let's go. Dagger Spray does 14, so it's going to kill the little one. Let me tear this guy. I would like to Corpse Explode. I can Corpse Explode the little one, but it doesn't really matter because this just kills everything basically. Get our energy. Strike plus versus backstab. I guess we'll just get ya. There it is. It keeps coming back. Let me backstab ya. Poison ya. Part of me wants to gamble, but I think this hand is so good. Again, a situation where Unload is just awful. Unload also makes Distilled Chaos essentially unplayable. Like, this card is just so bad. I did take it, because it was good in Act 1. But I'm still sad about it. Okay, he's not attacking. I can just skewer. It should defend. Yeah, let's just play skewer. And now, despite all my complaining, Unload enables Eviscerate. There you go. Bronze scales will be very helpful against the heart. There's a Tactician, also good with Unload. I will actually take that. Essence of Steel. I think I'll take a weak potion. Yeah, I mean, our deck is really, really strong here. We start with a Wraith form. Alright, can I kill this one? Probably not. Let me Dagger Spray. 12. Okay, damage right now. Backstab, strike. Flying the unload. 19 plus 10 plus 12. 19 plus 12 is 21. Plus 10 is 31. Plus flying knee is 40. And this is 46. So it's not quite a kill. Right? 19 plus 12. No, that's 40. Wait, this might be 56. Hang on. 19 plus 12. That's 30. Okay, I'm going crazy. 30, 40. It's going to be like exactly 50. You'll have 6 health left. So can't quite do that. But I can kill this one. And ideally without playing a load, which is true. And a skewer. Oh. Great. I mean, I can't just Wraith form. It's like impossible for them to kill me from there. Yeah. It feels pretty easy. Eviscerate, might as well do that. Great. Don't have to take any damage. Yeah, spike. Masterful stab. Yeah. Great. Don't want any of these. Go here. Upgrading. Wraith form, probably. I mean, there's a lot of things I want to upgrade. Calculated Gamble is also pretty good. Corpse Explode's good against this enemy. Gamble's pretty good, but it's got to be Wraith form. Wraith form, at some point, you just play it and win. I think our damage output is quite high, especially when we get to lead with terror into prepared on Tactician. Maybe I should have saved that, but that's okay. This is going to be like huge damage. It's like 150 damage on turn 1. Dude, terror is nuts. I don't know if I told you this. Now, turn 2 looks kind of bad for us. Backflip. Cloak and Dagger. I actually don't want to play. I want as much block as physically possible here. Let's block a bunch, use Art of War. We take 14. Bro, what are you doing over here? Okay, unload, again, a disaster with Distilled Chaos. Maybe I was supposed to use a weak potion. Right, we want Corpse Explosion. That kind of thing. Double Deadly Poison is great, but not if you can't play any of your cards. A lot of basic cards in here. I think what I'm gonna do, we're gonna go defend Cloak and Dagger. Then I'm gonna play Distilled Chaos. Great. Now I can kill this one. This does 9 to you. This does 10. So we go Strike, Flying Knee. Both of those die. There's our calculated gamble. Which I can gamble into Eviscerate Leg Sweep. That feels pretty good. I don't really need to do this, actually. Taking one, let's just get ya. You're at 7 poison, I take 1, you're gonna curse me, but you're gonna be dead. Okay, another Wraith form. That's interesting. Adrenaline Tools. Second copy of Wraith form goes quite hard with Runic Pyramid. I mean, this solves so many things. It doesn't solve the Heart's multi-attack turns. That's like the only thing, though. Adrenaline's pretty good with Skewer. Just continue Wraith form. If you have 2, like, how do you die? Ring of the Serpent. We do have Bag of Preparation, so that's interesting. But I think we can probably just take Curse Key. Extra energy does a lot for us. And I really, really, really hate Runic Dome. Like, it's just so annoying. Yeah, I'll take the Curse Key. Not great, but let's see. Hopefully there's a shop after the chest. There's a shop right here. That's perfect. We can still get 2 elites. Okay, we're going here. How we get there doesn't matter. Do I want to take a shop first? I don't think I need to. I think just a bunch of card rewards. I mean, like, I think we're quite strong. Neutralize, backstab, poison, block. That felt like a pretty strong turn 1 to me. Backflip. I guess we will play it safe here. Just do this. Keeping Wraith form around, just... I don't know what could happen, but you never know. I would really like to upgrade the Eviscerate Bane. It'd be like 1 mana do 20, which is better than Skewer pound for pound. Right? Because we have Deadly Poison, and Corpse Explosion. So this just hits for so much. It's not upgraded though, so I think I'm going to skip. I would like it if I see an upgraded Bane, I'm 100% taking it. This is such a good Corpse Explosion situation. You are the scariest. Backstab. Unfortunately, I can't kill here, but Wraith form is broken, so we just hang tight and take no damage. Although Masterful Stab is kind of a bummer. This just kills. Okay, easy enough. Bro, you got 9 health. Block. Block is the worst. Okay. Cloak and Dagger plus Poison Dagger Spray. I don't think I need... Cloak and Dagger plus I actually kind of regret taking, because our deck doesn't need it that much. It's fine, but... Let me... backflip. Great. Quite a bit of damage. Wraith form hanging out. Let me free survivor. Wraith form into poison. And I don't want to neutralize because I want the Art of War energy. And now my life gets very easy. Don't need that many defense. I will take 2 damage, and by that I mean no 1 damage. Gamble nightmare. Nightmare. Besides Wraith form, is there really anything that I can nightmare that's good? And I already have 2 Wraith forms, right? So it's something. We have Lantern, we have Art of War, and we have Cursed Key for energy. So like we definitely can sustain this. But I think a second gamble is probably just the play. Gamble's so good. Fight a boss from Act 1, upgrade all cards you can no longer heal, or gain a ton of gold and get cursed. Oh, the gold is so tempting, but that's a lot of curses, and normality when you have Runic Pyramid is an actual nightmare. So let's be smart, because this also heals. Let's just fight a boss from Act 1. I feel like 97% of the time it's just this every time. Okay, Eviscerate costs 2. I mean, we're just gonna, like, annihilate you. Alright. Great. You're poisoned, you're dead. The goal is to take actually 0 damage here. 13 lets us attack into the spike. 17 lets us attack into the spike. Cool. We've done half of your health. 16 is a full block, so we will give you even more poison. And now the fun begins. This is free, but so is Gamble. Gamble will hit Skewer, which I think I could just kill with. Let's play the free card. Alright, unload. Get in there. I think this is my... Oh, Prayer Wheel feels awesome. Hey, there's the Bane Plus I was talking about. I will take that. Prayer Wheel feels awesome. Tesseract. Yes. What do you got? Sadistic Nature. Dark Shackles. Let's see. Sadistic Nature combos with Poison, Corpse Explosion, Poison, Fly, Leg Sweep, Terror. Okay, so that's okay. Dark Shackles is really, really good. Panache is kind of good. Master Strategy is actually the card I had in mind when I was looking at this. Take that. Panache. Every time you play 5 cards in a single turn, deal 10 damage to all enemies. I mean, we do that every day. Yeah. Panache. Now, Sadistic Nature versus Dark Shackles is interesting. Nature helps our damage output a lot. Dark Shackles lets us, like, tank a heart hit easier. I did just take Panache, which is effectively similar to what Sadistic Nature would do. I think I take... It's so good, though. It's so good. If I get, like, a Bouncing Flask... No, my poison's coming from Deadly Poisons. I'm gonna take a Dark Shackles. Quite helpful. Let's go... Elite, then Fire, because I need to take this shop. Let's take our elite while we can. And we start with Terror. Love it. Bane is looking pretty nice. Unload is looking bad as always. I could just eviscerate for who knows how much. Or I can gamble all of this away. What do I want to do? I can't play Unload because this card is awful. Okay, I don't want to lose Wraith form, so let's just go Strike. Hang tight. Great. Panache. I don't need Dark Shackles yet. I probably could just full block this, but I think just going Wraith form into Survivor getting rid of... At this point, leg sweep because I'm Wraith formed. Feels okay. Do I want to discard these cards? We'll see what next turn looks like. Okay, probably want to discard these. I mean, I could actually use Unload. You know what? All right. Let me prepared. Yep. All right. Unload. I made fun of it, but it comes in clutch for the eviscerate. Another prepared. Don't have enough. Yeah, I already got calculated gambles. I don't think I need another prepared. Prayer wheel though is like, it sucks getting it this late, but it's still good. Panache. Two, 3, 4, 5. Panache. It's not very exciting against a single target enemy. Okay, here we're gonna go. This 12. Sure. Not blocking for very much. I think this is the play. We Wraith form and a strike. Just a regular Wraith form, so not that great. Keeping cards in hand because he attacks and we're Wraith formed. Still weakened for a while. This dude's actually kind of tough for our deck to handle. Let me... There's the terror we've been looking for. I want to be able to Master of Strategy. There it is. Great. Terror poison. Dark Shackles. Leg sweep. And I guess keep this. Take 8. And we are going to just Wraith form. That's the last card in our deck. And then here we are actually going to push all of this damage. I don't know why this dude is so hard for us right now. But he's got enough poison that he dies. Block. Okay, double card rewards. Heal hook, deadly poison, prepared. It's a lot of prepareds. Blade Dance Plus is okay. The boss is the power guy. Blade Dance Plus is kind of awkward. It's good with Panache. Good with Panache. But it's kind of awkward when you have Runic Pyramid a little bit. Also pretty bad against the heart because the heartbeat hits you so many times when you play it. I think I'm just going to skip these. Take this. Get our upgrade on... Second Wraith Form's probably the play. We have so many upgrades we want, right? We want the Tactician, so we're going here. We have to open it. Sapphire Key. Then we immediately go here and get rid of the curse. Tingsha! No! Wait. It genuinely might be worth... I buy Tingsha. I keep a curse for 2 combats. This card's so good on a deck. Like, so good. I can't card remove now, but I go through 1 combat with a curse. What is the curse? Oh, that's so bad. Yeah. I'm gonna buy this. We're going to get 3 gold from an enemy combat here. Take this shop, get rid of a curse. Of course, we fight this dude, who is actually really rough. Go Panache. Prepared Tingsha. Survivor away. Dark Shackles. Wraith. Oh wait, no, this dude's really easy actually. we have this. Down to 10. I will just keep you weakened. Hang tight. I just need to play 2 Wraith forms and this fight's over. There's both of them. Cool. Flip. Flip. You don't even need to play one this turn. Great. Wraith form. Defend. And then next turn I'm just going to play another Wraith form and we can just pass through all the combats. Wraith form. And I need to gamble away this regret. We will Tingsha a bunch. But yeah, this deck has 2 calculated gambles. Now we need to upgrade our calculated gambles too. So I can keep doing that against the heart. Just defend. We don't want to redraw the regret. So I'm just going to keep my hand as is. Play 1 card here so I don't take damage. Great. Great. Card add. Escape plan's okay. That's a Bouncing Flask plus. That is a Bouncing Flask plus. Yep. Escape plan, it's hard to take it. It's hard to not take it. It's like okay against the heart. Sometimes it does nothing. We don't have anything that really cares about when you play cards. I guess Panache makes me want to play it a little bit. Going here. Great. Do that. Let's just make life easy. Panache. Eviscerate does 8 damage 3 times, is 24 because this is not upgraded. Cool. What does this have? No regret! There's our corpse explosion. Set up to explode you. That does 1 life because we're intangible. We explode you. Great. We get the gold that we wanted this whole time. Another unload, my favorite card. I think I like Power Potion at this point. Actually, not that... more than a weak potion? I have so many ways to give weak right now. Alright, let's go here. Nothing is better than getting rid of this horrible curse. Elite. Cool. Allow me to do some fun stuff. Oh. I guess I should have attacked that one. Alright. Gamble. Da-ding. Escape plan. This is actually a really bad hand. But I get to kill this one and draw. Corpse explosion on this one is awesome. Whoa, I want to backflip here. Love panache into a dagger spray. Part of me thinks maybe I'm supposed to save the dagger spray. Look, we're just gonna gamble. Okay. Not a very good hand. I'm just gonna neutralize you. Give me the spikes. Okay, is this time to Wraith form? Flying Knee plus strike is only 19. I think I do Wraith form here. Wraith form. Survivor away this defend. This gives me Art of War next turn. And this feels insane. This feels so good. I think we're just killing Reptomancer, right? Yeah, we're just killing Reptomancer. Great. Tori! That's actually quite good against the heart. I will take a prepared plus with Tinksha. Fortunately, we gotta recall the Ruby Key. Sadness. However, this is actually pretty good with our deck in general. Let's go stab the big one. Ditch Tactician and defend. Wraith form is okay to have. 14. Ugh, that's kind of an awkward number, actually. I can skewer this one. Great. And then I guess I want to weaken this and just block it. And backstab does 12. We'll just see what happens here. Great. Good thing I waited because now we have dagger spray. Then I can Bouncing Flask, yeah. Which makes Bane pretty ridiculous, to be honest with you. 16. Let me just block. I don't think I played an attack this turn, so I can get Art of War, I think. Okay, I did play an attack that turn. 8/4. Should be able to block this, I think. Oh. Terror into just a gamble. Bop, 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 bop. It's so good. I could play Panache. 6 times 4, we are full blocking this. I mean, I could gamble. Not that good. I'm just gonna play unload. I'm taking damage. I guess I was supposed to just block there. Take 1. 16. Cool. Don't really want to play a Wraith form. Dark Shackles I could play, but it's so much better when it does multi-hit attacks. We'll just take the hit. Not that big of a deal. This dude's so much easier when you don't have, like... Let's poison once. It's so much easier when we're not playing a ton of powers. Then we can gamble. Full block. Hang tight. Do I want to master? Sure. Get an energy next turn. We'll see if prepared for later. Waiting to play Panache until things get a little scarier. Bane. Let's ditch the Panache for now. Not gonna Masterful Stab either. 22 and you're attacking for 30 something. We take 1. Thanks to Tori. Ditch this. And we're not going to Wraith form. Oh, I'm only ditching 1. Okay, perfect. Can I kill? Probably not. Now you... Oh, the regeneration, though. Okay. You're at 42 with 19 poison. If I Bouncing Flask... Not going to be enough. I was trying to get through this. Do I Cloak and... I'm just going to get this out of here. Cloak and Dagger's pretty bad. I was trying to get through this without playing the attack so I could get Art of War for this turn, which is a pretty scary turn. But I think this turn's not that bad because I just get to Wraith form into a poison. This unload actually is going to come in handy here. I am embarrassed to admit. There's the Panache. Unload. Do I have... I guess I can Corpse Explode into Unload. And maybe I was supposed to wait to play Terror, I'm not entirely sure. But we take 3 damage. There's our Wraith form and our very expensive Masterful Stab. This does a ton. Poison ya, Flying Knee, Panache. Great. Next turn we probably Wraith form. Oh. I only have -3 dex. We'll see what happens. Ditch Tactician and this. I think I can actually block this one more turn without playing a Wraith form. And then just Skewer, taking 1. And now is the time. Wraith form. I can play Prepared. I don't think there's too much point. I'll just take 3. Great. Saving Prepared worked out very well. Skewer does a lot. 55. Guess I can do that next turn, right? I can Cloak and Dagger to block and get Panache damage in, Shiv and all that. And then Skewer just kills. Whoa. Alright, what's the next elite? Thank goodness it's not Time Eater. Time Eater would be a little bit rough for this deck, but Terror Plus, or these two aren't that bad. How am I gonna handle this? Start here. Checking for 24. This blocks for 11, so that's basically a full block. So I'm gonna ditch this Defend. Which one do I want to kill? I guess this one took damage first. Let's try and kill that one. Because we want to hit it with Terror. Let's ditch a Strike. I think the way this hand is looking, I actually want to draw some cards here. Great. Poison. Poison. Terror's online. And then I can leg sweep this one when it goes to attack. Leg sweep. Draw 2, discard 2. Incredible. Get out of here, unload. I think with this hand, getting rid of Ascender's Bane is very tempting. 11 times 2. I can skewer for a whole bunch. I think this is slightly better. I can discard 2 here. Probably better to wait. We'll just skewer for 1. That way I get to get rid of Ascender's Bane. I take a bit of damage here, down to 27. But there's the Wraith form, there's the Panache. There's the very sad Masterful Stab. And I'm just going to keep the Shivs in hand, right? They're blocked for a turn. I'm now essentially intangible. Play some Shivs. Quite good with Panache. Neutralize. Yeah. Okay, if I Bouncing Flask, that lets me Bane, which feels okay. Assuming I hit this guy at all. Then we can... I want to have energy to Corpse Explode when I draw it, so I'm actually just going to strike this dude. Because Corpse Explosion is like the most important part of our plan here. Didn't hit it. There's a Wraith form. Didn't want that. I think I just calculated gamble. Pop, 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 pop. Great. Explode. Hitcha. Ditch these. Hitcha. Draw some cards. Poison ya. Take 2 damage. Then you die to explosions. Die. I love Corpse Explosion against that boss. It's also pretty good against Sword and Shield if you have ways to remove this stuff. This is going to be awkward, right? I think I have to upgrade a Calculated Gamble, but I also would like to rest. But like, Gamble upgrade goes so hard. Yeah. It's just good for a lot of reasons. No! Ghost in a jar. I don't have any way to gain dex. This is just okay. Yeah. Alright, this is going to be a challenging couple fights. With what we have. Wraith form definitely helps. I'm not too mad there. We really want to save the power potion for the heart. A lot of defense. It's this unload. 6 times 2. I don't want to take any damage if I don't have to. This one's gonna shield up. And we're probably gonna end up Wraith forming next turn. We'll see what happens though. But yeah, Wraith form means I can stay pretty safe. Oh yeah, that's a Wraith form turn. Let's go Wraith form. And I think just defend. This is going to be 4, 5, 6, 7. So defend is the only thing that full blocks these burns and everything. Then I get Art of War energy by not playing Masterful Stab here. Great. And now, oh, I forgot about Terror. Dang it. I was so excited to play Terror. Yeah, that happens. Forgot about that. Okay, well, we can, I guess, backflip to block the 1. Makes Masterful Stab better. And I will just start playing attacks here. Saving Tactician for cloak, mass discard, stuff like that. I love a Panache. Love a Prepared. Stop hitting that dude, man. Okay, I'm just gonna discard my hand here. Exactly the card we were looking for. Can I get through this? Yes, I think I can block. I can afford to block. Flying knee for next turn. A little bit more energy. Five times 4. Let me... Can I kill here? This does 50, but you're at like 70. So I guess we just do this and... Fortunately we take 5 damage, but it could be worse. Spikes plus eviscerate. We'll kill this, which will then kill this one. Let's go skewer. Okay, 50 out of 65. Turnip is awesome, actually. Tactician plus is also awesome. Alright, the heart. We start with 10 block. That's great. I would like to discard this Tactician. Power Potion. Well-laid plans is bad. Accuracy is bad. Caltrops, though? We can absolutely take a Caltrops. 7 energy, you say? I mean, Skewer for 77 is not awful. I would like to retain Wraithform plus Dark Shackles just to see what's happening next turn. Otherwise, Calculated Gamble would be tempting, but... Yeah, we're gonna do this. Take 2. Corpse Explode is gonna do... I think more damage in the long run than the Skewer damage will. Then we'll play Skewer. Okay, we're not frail. 67 damage is a lot of damage. So let's begin with a Wraith form. We're on notice, so we gotta kill this guy fairly quickly. I think... What are we looking for? Poison is probably better than Bane. Tincture is also a lot of damage. Nash, Terror, Dagger Spray. Great. Okay, Panache is great. Caltrops plus Spikes is going to do a lot of damage here in particular. Let's Bouncing Flask. We just need to push damage, right? We're on a clock. Bouncing Flask, Deadly Poison. I can defend. Yeah, I defend. And we wait on Neutralize here. Every hit does 6 damage back to the heart. Great. Art of War. Let's begin with a defend. Definitely discard this Masterful Stab. No wound. Then I can Survivor away. Basic Strike, because Leg Sweep is like our only block card that does anything anymore. This does damage. Might as well weaken it while we can, even though it doesn't matter that much. And that's our turn. It's not a great turn. Rebuy 15 when I can't even block. Begin with a backflip. Leg Sweep gets rid of some artifact. My best card draw. That's awful. That's 45. And I didn't hit either of my things. So right now I'm like just barely surviving. Let's just block for as much as we possibly can here. We get panache damage in. Spikes do a lot. Oh, Tori! Tori saves us in this fight, man. Okay, we need a Wraith form to like survive this. So let's escape plan first. Then we draw as much as possible. There's the Wraith form. Great. Play it. Get some poison in. And a strike. Okay, the only thing that really matters is doing damage. That's like our whole goal every single turn. Just do as much damage as physically possible. Survivor or Tactician. Give you poison. Master of Strategy helps us draw. Bane does a lot of damage. I almost want to play Unload here. This does 28 and it frees up my hand. Because I'm intangible for next turn as well. Yeah, I think I do play Unload. Say what you will. Unload might have saved me in this fight. Plus Tincture. You can hit me for 15, but I'm intangible. Masterful Stab's looking a little worse for the wear. Let's go Prepared. Down to 18. And then we Skewer. Down to 17. Woo! That was a very, very precarious hard fight, but we did it. Tincture, maybe I overvalued it. I mean, it's so insane. It did quite a bit of damage over the course of that game, but not as much I'd hoped, but double Wraith form makes it fairly easy. We never actually got to Dark Shackles, but because we found Tori, it's less important because the most damage it can do is 15. So you just, you know, tank it twice and then kill. The most important thing I'm realizing with the heart is just you have to keep pushing damage. You can't just block every turn. Like eventually it's going to start hurting you. So getting the like bouncing flask out there, getting deadly poisons going, the tincture passive damage, caltrops the spikes, just those things add up so much to the heart. Just one layer of spikes does 45 damage every time you get multi-hit, which is a lot of damage. Anyway, thanks for watching. Back on the streak. See you next time.